I welcome all the viewers in this special session of Teaching of English for Class 7th by Padho Punjab Padhao Punjab, Department of School Education. This is a 7th class lesson. This is the lesson number 4. The name of the lesson is Glass of Milk. It is a beautiful story of a boy who is not very rich. He meets a lady, and what does the lady do to him? And what is the outcome of her actions in future? All these questions will be answered in this chapter. So without any delay, we are going to start the part 1 of this play. The name of the play is A Glass of Milk. Dear students, a play is such a writing in which we have characters, and we are also given the setting, the weather, the season, and we can perform a play in front of the audience because every detail has been given to us. We know the names of the characters, we know the setting, we know the situation. So we can create it on stage and perform it in front of the audience. Before starting the actual reading of the text, first of all, we are going through the new words that you will learn in this lesson. I'll explain the meaning of these new words so that you may be able to understand the complete story. So in front of you, we have 4 new words. The first word is narrow. Narrow. It is the opposite of wide. It means something of small width. Number 2, appears. Appears. It means whatever appears to us, it may be true, it may not be true. So we give a benefit of doubt and we say that it looks like. Number 3, oh. Oh. It means when we get some service from anyone and we are thankful to them and we wish to pay them for that with our gratefulness. That is a sense of obligation. So, obligation to pay. This is O. Word number 4, deed. We do something all our life. All these actions are known as deeds. So, deed is an action. Let's revise the pronunciation of all these words with me. Please speak it. Narrow, appears, oh, deed. Very good. Now we are going to start the reading of the play. Let's read the play. First of all, I'll read it out for you. Scene 1. Afterwards, I'll explain you the complete scene. Dear students, while I read, you have to note down everything that I read to you. Means what is the time, what is the location, how many characters are there in this scene. And you have to listen carefully to every detail that will be provided to you because later on we are going to perform a few activities on the basis of the things that you have learnt. So without any delay, we are going to read this play. Scene 1. Time, afternoon. Location, Blackpool. It's a small town in England. Characters are a boy. The name of the boy is Howard Kelly. Number 2, a lady. The name of the lady is Anita. The scene is our small and narrow street. Afternoon time, a small boy selling things from door to door. Boy, I must sell two more books. How will I give my school fee if I don't sell these things? But it is a hot afternoon. I'm so hungry and thirsty. I think I must ask for some water from the next house. The boy rings the bell. A lady opens the door. Boy, good afternoon, ma'am. Lady, good afternoon. Do you want something? Boy, my name is Howard Kelly. I'm selling these books. Will you buy one of my books? Lady, you are very small. You should be in school and not selling things. Boy, yes, ma'am. I need to pay for my fee. For this reason, I go door to door selling books. And can I get some water, please? I'm very thirsty. The lady looks at him and says, Sure, just a few minutes, child. She goes inside and comes back with a glass of water. Here you are. Here's some milk. You are so weak. It appears you haven't eaten for days. Boy, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. You are very kind. How much, how much do I uh, owe for the milk? Lady, nothing. You owe me nothing. My mother has taught me not to accept payment for a deed of kindness. And let me buy a book from you. How much does the book cost? Boy, thank you, ma'am. I'll always remember this. The book is for £4 and 70 pence. The lady takes the book and hands over £5 to the boy and tells him to keep the change. The boy smiles and leaves the house. He is happy and feels stronger. My dear students, this was only the scene number 1 of the play. You must have noted down what was the time, what was the location, how many characters were there. As we have seen, there were two characters in the scene. One was the boy and one was that lady. The boy was thirsty as he was selling books from door to door. He meets a woman. The woman is very kind and empathetic. She not only understands his problem, but she also offers him milk along with water. After having the milk, the boy tells her that he will always remember this act of kindness. Now I will continue another scene after performing a few activities so that we may check whether we have understood this part or not. Ready? Let's start. This is a post reading activity for you. And what is the aim of this activity? Vocabulary enrichment. It means the words that we have learnt in scene 1, we are going to practice all those words. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words. The words are strong, weak, fee, thirsty, selling. The meaning of strong is someone who has power. Weak is just the opposite of strong, that is, without any power or strength. Fee means the money that we pay to get something. Thirsty means when we need some water to drink. Selling means giving a few things to the people by exchanging the money. I hope you understand all the words. Now we are going to guess which one is the right word for first blank. The boy was dash books door to door. You have to guess what is the right word. Yes, he was selling books door to door. Number 2, the boys could not be able to pay his school dash if he did not sell the book. What could he not pay? Right, fee. The boy could not be able to pay his school fee if he did not sell the book. Number 3. He asked the lady for water because he was dash. Right, he wanted water because he was thirsty. He asked the lady for water because he was thirsty. Number 4. The lady brought the boy a glass of milk because he appeared very dash. Dear students, you know the milk was offered because he was looking weak. So weak is the right answer. The lady brought the boy glass of milk because he appeared very weak. And the last sentence, the boy felt happy and dash after drinking milk. Only one word is left. The boy felt happy and strong after drinking milk. So let us check our answers. Very nice. We have done it well. The answer to first word was selling, right. Second sentence, fee, right. Third sentence, thirsty, we also did it right. Fourth sentence, weak, again right. Fifth sentence, stronger. So you see, my dear students, we have done all these 5 words in a few minutes. Now, post-reading activity, learning to read and comprehend. You have to learn these sentences in the form of questions. And what is this blank space? This is for the answer. We'll fill the answers in that. So, first of all, understand all the questions so that later on we may answer these questions. Number 1. Count and write the number of characters in scene 1 of the play. You have just listened to the scene number 1 and all of you know that the number of characters was, yes, 2. What are their names? Now you have to recall their names also, which I will tell you later. Number 3. What is the time? Just remember, in the beginning of the scene, I had explained the time. Number 4. What does the boy say to himself? In the beginning of the scene, the boy has been shown talking to himself. What was that? Number 5. Why does he sell books? It means, what was his need? Number 6. Why does he ring the bell? There must be some reason. You should recall that reason. Number 7. Who opens the door? Number 8. What does he request the lady for? Try to recall the thing that he needed the most at that time. Number 9. What does the lady give him? Number 10. How much money does the lady give the boy for the book? In this, you have to recall and tell us the amount that was paid by the lady to the boy for the book. So, okay, Let us check the answers whether you have done it right or wrong. Okay, now match your answers with these answers. Count and write the number of characters in scene 1 of the play. Now, my dear students, we know that there were only 2 characters. So, there are 2 characters in scene 1 of the play. What are their names? As we all know, the boy's name is Howard Kelly. And what was the name of the lady? Yes, she was Anita. Anita was the name of the lady. What is the time? Yes, it is afternoon time. Number 4. What does the boy say to himself? He was talking to himself about the sale of 2 more books. The boy tells himself to sell 2 more books. Number 5. Why does he sell books? What was the need? We know that he sells books to pay his school fee because he cannot pay his school fee. For that, he had to work hard. And what was that hard work? That was selling books from door to door. He sells books to pay his school fee. Now, the question number 6. Why does he ring the bell? We have read in the scene number 1 that he was very thirsty and he wanted to ask for some water from the house. Number 7. Who opens the door? We have only 2 characters, so a lady opens the door. Number 8. What does he request the lady for? It means, what does the boy want? The answer to this question is that the boy wants some water. The boy requests the lady to bring him a glass of water. Number 9. What does the lady give him? You are right. The lady gives him a glass of milk to drink. Number 10. How much money does the lady give the boy for the book? Right. The lady gives 5 pounds to the boy. I hope you have understood all these 10 questions. Now, we have to understand the difference between beside and besides, and the difference between and among. Dear students, besides means in addition to, while beside means by the side of. So the meanings are quite different, and this meaning will be highlighted by these 2 sentences. Number 1. What other sport do you play besides hockey? This sentence means that you play hockey. Which is the other sport that you play in addition to hockey? Got it? So number 2. She sat beside her sick son all night. Now here in this scene there is a lady and she is sitting by the side of her sick son. So in the first sentence, besides means in addition to, and in the second sentence, beside means by the side of. Now let us discuss the difference between and among. Dear students, sometimes the happenings are between 2 people and we use between, and if there is an action, a happening among so many people, a group of people, then among word is used. Between is used for 2 people or things, among is used for more than two people or things. The examples to this are: number one, there is no love between the two brothers. So in this example, we see that there are two brothers, only two people, and there is no love between them. Second example, distribute sweets among all the children. So there are so many children, more than two. So that is why we are not using the word between. We are using among. Now we have another interesting activity. We have to fill in the blanks choosing the words given in the brackets. These words are beside, besides, between, among, that we have just now discussed. Are you ready to guess the right answer? Very good. Let's start. Number one. The two brothers distributed the sweets dash themselves. Now see, how many people are there? Two brothers. So we know that for two people we use between. Number two. Radha came and sat dash her mother. If Radha is sitting by the side of her mother, then which word is to be used in this sentence? Yes, beside. Number three. The four thieves quarreled dash themselves. Now we have to decide the right answer from between and among. For that we have to see the number of people. The number of people is more than two. It is four. So we are going to use right, among. The four thieves quarreled among themselves. Number four. I have three other pens dash this. It means I have three pens, and in addition to these three pens I have one more. So I have three other pens. The right word is beside this. Very good. Number five. Dash advising them, he gave them money also. So dear students, we have two actions, giving the money and advising. So the right answer is besides advising them, he gave them money also. Number six. A beggar was sitting dash the temple gate. If he is sitting near the temple gate, if he is sitting by the side of the temple gate, then the right answer is beside. You're right. A beggar was sitting beside the temple gate. Now we have tried to guess the right answers for all these 6 questions. Dear students, let's now check. Okay, we were right in the first sentence, the two brothers, because they are two. The right answer is between. The two brothers distributed the sweets between themselves. In the second sentence, we saw that Radha was by the side of her mother. So, Radha came and sat beside her mother. Right. Number 3. Because the thieves were four and we tried to use among, and this is the right answer. The 4 thieves quarreled among themselves. Number 4. I have 3 other pens besides this. Right answer. Number 5. Besides advising them, he gave them money. We have discussed that there are 2 actions, and that is why we are using besides. It means in addition to. Number 6. A beggar was sitting beside the temple gate. It means he was sitting by the side of the temple gate. I guess you have done all the 6 sentences right, and you have understood the difference between and among, and beside and besides. Now, after doing the sentences, we are going to read a paragraph and we are going to make a new paragraph on the given topics, like the paragraph that has been given to us. We have to read this paragraph on Blackpool, and we have to write a paragraph on any famous city of Punjab. Ready? Let's read and understand the paragraph that has been given to you. Blackpool is a beautiful town in England. Dear students, the first thing is that we are telling this that where is the town situated? It means in which state or in which country. Tourists love going to Blackpool. Now, in the second sentence, we are telling whether it is popular or not. Blackpool is situated at the seaside. In the third sentence, we are pointing out the location of that place. Next, the seawater of Blackpool is very salty and visibly black. Now we are giving a unique trait of that place that is quite different from other places. That is why this place is important and significant. Next sentence, that is why the town is called Blackpool. So, in these two sentences, we can tell the historical background or a specific trait of that place and why that place got that name. Okay? Next sentence. It is a place that children love to visit. Now, what is the significance of that place to the children? There is a lot that children may find amusing. So, we are highlighting the things that are interesting to the children or the people. In the last sentence, we are telling there is a tall tower in the middle of the town which is also black. So, here we are giving another specific thing in that town. Dear students, now you have to write a paragraph on the famous city of Punjab. You may talk about number 1, where the place is located, number 2, what the place is famous for, number 3, what most of the people do when they visit the place. So, this is the style of composing a few lines on your favorite place or on the famous city of any state. Dear students, it was everything about the part 1 of the play A Glass of Milk. In this part 1, we have discussed the scene 1 and let us revise it quickly. In the scene 1, a boy has been shown who is very poor. He is selling books from door to door. He wants to pay for his fee. He meets a lady. The lady is very kind and sympathetic. She helps the boy. She not only buys the book but also gives a glass of milk to the boy. The boy says that he is very grateful for her act of kindness and he will never forget this kindness. Dear students, I hope you have understood everything and you have noted down the main points of part 1 and you have also noted down the difficult words and you have also noted down the answers to various questions. In the next part, we are going to discuss the remaining scenes of the play and we'll perform a few activities on the basis of all those scenes. Thank you very much for being a part of this session.